mature and intense subject matter, themes, and language. The opinions contained herein are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to offend, especially during the game at the show's end. All of you who choose to continue, you have been warned, and welcome back.
Hello. What is up, everybody? We're back on our free version again.
Yay!
But,
There's nothing wrong with the free version. It's fine.
yeah, we haven't got the backgrounds or anything. We've got the stupid duck in the corner, but
It's fine. You just ignore it. It's part of the... we'll give him a name.
got to give him a name.
Mallard. Call him
Mallard.
His name is Drake Mallard.
Drake Mallard.
Oh wait, no, that's Darkwing Duck, isn't it? Yeah, that's Darkwing Duck.
But yes, we are back. Apologies we weren't on last week. It was a rough week for you. Bless you. Well, for all of us, really. We all had a rough week.
But I love how you just threw Amy right
like
under
it's
the
your
bus.
fault.
It's like, yeah, it was a rough week.
Amy's fault we didn't come on.
You know, it's like, oh, I guess for all of us.
No, yeah, we did. We all needed a bit of a break, and sometimes it's what needed. So yeah, we needed a week off, but we're back in action. Well, some of us.
In body, not spirit.
Yeah. Kerry is currently away on her little cruise,
She made it.
sailing the Atlantic. Well, she hasn't made it yet. She's still got to get across the Atlantic.
They've actually just done a drill where they had to practice wearing like life vests and stuff while they're in the.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You just said, I looked at everything. I was like, fuck you, yo, fuck.
If we start having to do drills for what the fuck am I doing on it? It's meant to be a holiday. Just
Not me, man.
Now the staff in the front here and here.
I would never. Oh God, no.
it just terrifies me. Absolutely terrifies me.
I
I
can't
think
even
even,
imagine
like-
trying to sleep on a cruise ship because, like, you wake up and there's only ocean to the left of you, only ocean to the right of you, front, back, all
Scary.
ocean. Yeah,
It wouldn't make
And
any
you
difference. It
got
would make,
fall on the boat.
yeah, and it wouldn't make any difference if it was day or night. I
Nope.
just wouldn't be able to sleep because I'm like, we're gonna start sinking while I'm sleeping because I'm me and that's my luck.
I feel
Yeah,
like the nighttime's got to be
exactly.
even more terrifying. You can't see shit.
Yep.
All you hear is the water.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
We're done with this.
Oh.
I'm gonna have nightmares now. Thanks,
I
guys.
know. Thank you.
Honestly, it's
And
freaky.
then
Like
just the top
when
of
I
the
used-
water.
when I worked on the rigs a bit and used to go down and you can hear the ocean, but you can't see the ocean. That scares the fuck out of you.
I can't even
And
imagine.
it just terrifies you. And it's just black. It's black. Like,
Yeah.
it's black as anything.
No,
Jill's-
not me.
Jill's
Not for me.
Jill's on before you leave port initially, and that is just the top of the water. It's actually, if you look on the video that Dave sent, it's not. If they've left, it's actually in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean where they're doing a drill.
So that would worry me even more. So now they're doing drills halfway through your trip.
Yeah, they are doing. They've done a drill like partway through the trip.
As they see an iceberg on the horizon. Put life jackets on. She is actually going over the bit where the Titanic sank as well.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Well, and then they got those other dudes with the PlayStation controller ghosts that are there too.
Yeah.
It was an Xbox controller, sir.
Yeah,
Oh.
was it? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was an Xbox.
Can you imagine in like the theatre on board, like they're playing Titanic as they go across? No, not for me. Not.
I'm running with Duncan.
Yeah, Danny got a job at Dunkin' Donuts, so congratulations,
Well done,
Danny.
Danny.
I hope you
You're
get a lot of
awesome.
freebies, Danny.
Well, I'm actually calling him Danny then between Danny and Dunny.
Donny. Call him Donny.
Because obviously it says Duncan, so
Donny.
Danny, oh, I see what you did. Yeah, you messed
Danny
up.
Donny.
Donny damn.
Maybe the
She's headed
ghosts want
east or
coffee.
west. She's heading west. Yeah, west. She must be about halfway across at least by now.
she's heading across water. That's all I know.
Yeah, a lot of water. There's a lot of water.
And Danny, I think ghosts are partial to munchkins, the little donut holes.
I can
Those
see
are good.
that. That sounds
Those are
about
so
right.
good.
But then it's
Chocolate
easier to
glazed
eat.
ones.
Wouldn't it be shit like when you're a ghost, like you're obviously going to be around forever, just
To the
floating about,
colonies.
and you can never eat anything again.
It's
I'd be so bummed. I'd just sit near people that are eating and just vicariously, or just just be like my bed.
Can you imagine?
Would you still be able to smell it, or would that be like muscle memory in your ghost form that you remember these smells?
That's a good question.
Carrie, we
Yeah,
need
Where's
you.
Carrie when we need her?
Where is she when we need her?
You can't be able to taste a donut again.
to the colonies. Should go to the colonies.
Or
Ruins the afterlife, bro.
I know.
shit. It's a pretty shit existence, isn't it? Like you just.
Guess so.
Seriously. Trapped as a ghost, you can't even eat a fucking cheeseburger?
No, no.
Bullshit.
When Mum and Dad went to go and see a medium, she mentioned about my granddad, and she said that actually my granddad was actually at the pub having a beer.
All right,
There's
that's good.
pubs in heaven.
So
Alright,
no,
fair
for
enough
me.
for me.
you can
We can drink beer. There we go. That'll do.
That works.
And the lady was blind, like
Oh, there we
she
go.
couldn't see you at all. So.
Pop says the TV show Ghost says they cannot eat but can smell food.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's worse. Yeah, that's
Bob's
worse.
doing his
It
research.
smells so good, but I can't taste it.
That would be devastating.
I would do something to mess with their food. I'd smack their cheeseburger onto the floor.
Yeah.
I'd use all my energy. I'm like, if I can't enjoy it, neither can you.
But
Yeah.
if you possess them, then they eat it. Do you taste it or do
Oh,
they
it's a-
taste
Oh,
it?
it's a sitcom.
no.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I reckon what you can do here is what you probably can do when you die.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff I don't want to do here that I can.
Yeah, I don't want to work out in.
Yeah, I don't wanna have to
No,
go
I
to
don't
work.
mean that. I mean like.
Like I don't want a 9 to 5er.
Yeah, like things that you enjoy.
If I die and I'm still employed by fucking Lidl, I'll be pretty pissed. I'm going to spend an eternity in it.
I love Chantel says I'd rub my junk on the food. If I can't eat it and have to watch someone else eating it, I'm gonna stuff with it.
That's a good one.
Jim says she's going to the colonies. I don't know if she's going to the colonies.
And she's going past New York.
She's stopping in New York, but only for like 2 hours. It's
So
like
where
a
are they actually going?
pit stop. I think they're going south somewhere. Like
That was very American.
I was just about to
That
say
was
that.
very
That was
American.
Very American.
Somewhere.
You said it right. It wasn't like
I'm
somewhere.
watching too much American shit.
Somewhere.
It's
You go
nothing really.
somewhere. And I was like, whoa.
I can't remember.
It's Catfish.
What?
You've been watching Catfish, that's why.
Yeah, I was telling them about Catfish. They're in upstate New York.
I like
It was
that.
Rochester, right? Is
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
what he said?
Rochester,
That's wild because, you know why, but that's wild.
yeah, it's crazy.
Charleston, South Carolina. I don't know.
Charles.
Yeah, I'll have to ask actually. Oh, send her a message.
I'll text her.
Yeah, it's Amy a message. But yeah, so that's where Kerry is. Mama might be about, hopefully. She's busy running errands, but hopefully she might pop on at some point.
And Marty is still fired.
Party is still fired.
Yeah, Marty's still fired. But we may see a very rare appearance of Marty by the end of this month. May.
We're hoping.
We're very excited for that.
Don't
He's-
give everyone's
He said he's off.
He said he would take a Friday off to be on, and we just don't remember what day he said.
Yeah, we're coming on days. So people may need to rewind to the last show that we did when he said about that and find out when he's actually coming on. So
We're
yeah,
gonna hold you to it too, sir. Hold you to it.
We
You can hold him.
celebrated.
He's all greasy. When I hold him.
We celebrated Children in Need today.
Oh,
that's
that's beautiful.
Yeah, so we all dressed up as Pudsey Bears.
As what are they?
Pudsey Bears.
do you do that over there, Children in Need?
What do you do? What's children? If you could explain a little bit more
I'll
about
get
it.
my ears for you.
I'll show you. I'll quickly sure. This is Paranormal, by the way.
Yeah,
Totally paranormal. It's about children. Paranormal.
Well, no, but I mean it's for good cause, so we
Exactly.
can. Yeah, it's paranormal.
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take
For
that.
Sure, it's a haunted
I mean,
charity.
you look back at it, a lot of our more up to date shows
There you
really
go.
haven't been that
Yeah,
paranormal.
other than I've
That's
got-
okay.
Yes.
So it's
You
this
always
thing.
have to do it.
There you go, Children in Need.
Oh,
It's called
No.
Pudsey the Bear. And basically, it's
think
like a
we
big
like it.
charity thing where all the money goes to the owners and nothing goes to the kids.
oh, wait, that's fun. Wait,
devastating.
really?
That is,
No, basically.
these
the
companies
chari-
that run this
Are
are
you-
rich as
you're not-
fuck.
You're not the one who does it.
Right.
The money goes to children who have different needs, where
Okay.
families need support with more research around the medical need, or they need things for the home environment. So we raise money in different ways: have a disco, have a run.
Oh, okay, sure.
That's pretty cool.
We all wore,
Oh, those are adorable.
Aw.
and some people actually have like proper onesies with ears and stuff.
They're like furries. They're like pudgy bears,
Yeah,
furries.
yeah.
They have like
Yeah.
the whole thing. Oh, that's cute. I think that's for an awesome cause too.
Yeah, seriously. Pretty awesome.
So yeah, do that.
I don't know how much we've raised, but I'm waiting to hear what much we've raised. I reckon we've raised probably about £100.
Good.
Nice. Help out some kiddos this way.
Oof.
Tired, Thomas?
Sorry, Tom.
Mm, yeah, sorry.
Are we boring you, sir?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yes, that's what you did. And what else?
Any birthdays?
Any birthdays around or? Steam?
My oldest daughter's birthday is actually in 2 days on the 17th.
Happy
She'll be
birthday.
19.
Happy birthday, Haley.
19.
Yep.
Wow.
And then my grandkid will be born in January.
You're gonna be Campy JJ.
I am going to be Campy JJ. And I'm not
Wow,
even 4.
That's crazy.
Oh, believe me. I mean, I know it's crazy.
That's
I've been
fucking
going
nuts.
through my head going, wait, I don't even have gray hair yet. How am I someone's grandpa?
You don't have grey hair. I have grey hair.
I have
How
a
do you
few,
not have
but
He's
grey
got
hair?
a couple of it.
I've got a few, but look, most of it's still very black.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's true. That's true.
You're not married.
You're
That's...
not married yet, so you've got time.
Mm.
Papa JJ. Yep.
Papa. We're gonna show.
I know. I was
Papa.
just about to do that. It's like it's not on our end.
You got your first grey hair when we got married, literally when we
Yeah.
signed on the paper.
I even get grey eyebrows sometimes.
No worries, Goons. Sorry, buddy. I
That's
wasn't.
pretty cool.
I just didn't I didn't see it. I didn't know how if your day was crazy or what have you. I do have some pretty cool news though. Something cool happened to me on Sunday. Well, two cool things happened to me last Sunday. So if you guys watched my channel at all, you know I'm friends with Ben Scrivens, the guy that owns Fright Rags. I always wear their shirts and stuff like that. Well, I woke up on Sunday and I had a thing from Fright Rags downstairs, and I didn't order anything. And I'm like, so I asked Tui, I'm like, yo, Tui, you know, did you order me anything for Fright Rags? He's like, no. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy. So it turns out that Ben sent me a shirt to replace one that got damaged like years ago that I had like casually mentioned in a show. And he sent me a new one.
Oh,
Which was
nice.
really cool. It's like it was the sweetest thing. You know, it was a very awesome thing. And then later that day, we got to meet again from Ben, who introduced us to Chris Seaver, who is like the director of one of our favorite, if not the favorite, bad movie that we've ever seen, Terror at Bloodfart Lake. And I was able to do a show with him, which went awesome.
That was a lot of fun.
And it was a lot of fun. And we ended up becoming like Facebook friends, and JJ's Facebook friends with him. And we ended up like talking to him a bunch that night. So it was like I was riding that high pretty much all week. So
Yeah, it was a pretty cool show.
It was really awesome.
Oh,
And if you guys want to catch that, obviously links in the description below. You can go check it out after this show, of course. But
definitely, yeah. Oh no, that's good, man. That's
Yeah.
good. Wow.
I got some news as well. I saw on Facebook.
Oh god.
It's good news. So you know Mike Ricksecker that we had on our
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
He met Zach Bagans.
Oh, that's cool.
That wasn't Mike Ricksecker.
no, that was Curtis Tuckfield. Kurt
Oh.
Tuckfield, who wrote the
Oh,
Scary
my
Story tribute book. Yeah.
Fuck that one up.
Oh, shut up!
Well, that's still cool, even
That's
though
still-
we don't know them. That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
they were on our
pretty
show.
But no, we can do one better than that.
Well,
we
Mike
had
Ricksecker was on the show.
Mike
Yeah.
Ricksecker was on the show, and Rick McCallum has Zach's personal phone number, who's been on our show.
That's true.
Yeah. That's pretty
And
cool.
It's cool that he met him because obviously it was his like lifetime like thing to try and meet him. For the first
Yeah.
time.
It's
Yeah,
also
so-
Kerry's lifetime ambition
I
to
would,
meet him.
do you know, I would actually love to.
Sure, that's what it is to meet him.
It was funny because Kurt, he tagged me, like specifically. I was one of the ones that was tagged in that
Thank
one.
you. Yeah, I saw
oh.
that.
I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, no way, that's awesome. I was like, you remember me? Oh, okay, I appreciate that. buddy.
What's up,
What's
Ocean?
up, buddy?
Oh, you'll like tonight's show, Ocean, actually. I've got a few things you'll probably like on it.
Oh, that's
I
right.
want to
Yes.
meet him. I want him on our show. That would be like a goal for him to be on our show.
Who? Oh,
It's not gonna happen, but yeah.
Sorry.
Zach Bagans, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We need Ocean on as well.
You can always ask him. The worst he'll say is no.
Ocean.
I don't want the rejection to be honest.
No, I did actually message the Ghost Adventures like crew thing, and none of them messaged me back.
I mean, we got
Bastards.
rejected by Daz, who is
Daz didn't even message us back, and nobody even knows really who he is
exactly. And we actually met him in person, like
when he was a nobody.
We just didn't know who he was at the time.
Oh, that sucks.
That was embarrassing. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're good. We don't need him. We don't, do we? We've got all the celebrities we need right here.
That's right.
Aw,
Yeah.
we're famous.
We're
Fuck
famous.
yeah.
We're all
Yeah.
famous to a few people.
Zach Baggins.
Yep.
You guys think he's legit? I want to
It's not, that
divorce.
it's not that he's legit. I would love to know like all the different places that he's been to.
I bet it's interesting to talk
Like
to.
he's been and seen like different
I certainly want to go to his
crazy
museum.
places.
I want to see the shit in his museum. But
Yeah.
it's, like, there's some funky stuff in there.
That would be cool.
Some crazy stuff. But yes, so tonight I've got a few bits that are courtesy of Mr. Marty that's never on the show.
Marty.
At least he gave his bit.
He's given his bit. He's given his bit.
He did all the work for us.
Yeah, he has
At least-
actually done the work for me today.
At
That's just-
least
Good
it's not
job,
a
Marty.
guest.
Chantel, and for the record, I don't like Zach Bagans. So
Yeah, that's true.
At least it's not a guest, and at least it's not.
If
like
Marty
a-
suggests another guest, I don't think he would.
oh,
actually.
Marty's not allowed to. No, he's
Yeah,
that's self-admittedly.
he's
He's not allowed
and at
to.
least it's not a like
He's
post.
severely banned.
And at least it's not a like post photo.
Yeah.
Only if they draw really good pictures,
Yeah.
then they can come on.
If they're
I'm
good
down with
artists.
that, but it's got to be good.
If
Like
you're a
that
good
one-
drawer,
Yeah.
We've got
come on.
to vet them first.
Yep. Glad they didn't do that with me. I'm glad they trusted you.
Zach Bagans is a
He's on Ghost
Hollywood
Ventures.
like glamour like ghost hunter guy that
Yeah.
everybody sits in panty pudding for except myself. So
He's
Yeah.
on Ghost Adventures.
Pretty much.
yeah,
He's been to some real cool places.
Yeah,
He
there's
really
been some
has.
cool
He's
places,
been
but
cool
there's been a lot of controversy about him, and I particularly never really got into him. Carrie's that's Ken. Sorry,
He's
Carrie,
one of
I
them.
love
You
you,
either love
but
him
I
or you
don't
hate
like
him. He's
He
one
kind
of
of
them.
like took the show from the original person. Who was the original person that he took it from? Who was
Uh,
actually the leader of it?
Joe. What was his last name? Joe Mama. That's what.
But
I'm
Joe
on with you.
Mama.
Oh, fucking
Joe
hell.
Mama.
it took them a minute.
Joe Mama. Joe Mama.
I was actually thinking then. That's not his
Really?
name.
No, it really wasn't. Yeah, how did you not
No,
get
it's not his name.
that?
Oh,
You're so slow.
Hollywood like guy pops like not more in it for the money in the show than anything. You know what I
I think
mean?
he probably was legit like at the start.
Yeah,
like,
he's
before
somebody
it.
that blew up,
And then he saw the
Yeah.
money.
yeah, the money
Yeah.
came in, and then his reputation.
He just had to keep it up here all the
here,
time.
here you go, Pops. I've got a picture for you, bro. We can show you who Zach Bagans is. This guy.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was.
This dude. Yeah. There you
He
go.
went to that one house, and then afterwards he always had to wear
The
glasses.
glasses,
again.
yeah.
Funny thing to happen when you're in a house alone. Now all of a sudden, I need glasses.
We should get that weird guy that paints live on YouTube tutorial style and the lady with the demon bunny so he can teach her.
Oh,
Could
that
you
would be
imagine if we could
cool.
have
Oh,
could
fucking
you
hell.
imagine if,
Imagine
like,
them together.
if Bob Ross was still around and we could have got Bob Ross on? And
That
he-
would've been
I would
cool.
have loved to have Bob Ross on. I don't know what the hell. I
Bob
don't
Ross,
care. It just would have been an art show. It's like, yeah, there's
it
nothing
could've been-
paranormal going on.
It could have
Yeah.
been Bob Ross and who's the other gentleman that we have on that does the stories?
Oh, Simon
Simon
Entwistle.
Entwistle.
Yeah,
And he could paint the
Oh.
story.
story.
Oh, that would be a dope show. We need to learn to paint.
We can't.
Yeah,
We
we
gotta
really
learn
would paint.
You gotta watch Bob Ross.
Oji-san could do it.
It's funny.
Oji-san could paint.
Yeah, Oji-san is a phenomenal painter.
Ah.
Yeah,
Son is amazing.
yeah, he's a very,
Oji-san.
very talented artist.
Actually, one of his paintings that he sent us in the group chat is now
That
the
was a
background of my
long
phone.
Is it
It
really?
was a long one. It was a long one.
No,
I
he's
got
the
excited.
Oji-san.
We're getting there.
Sorry, I got excited when
Yeah,
that
no,
happened. I think
he's-
it's worse.
Yeah, he's extremely talented. Oji-san is he's
Mm.
a very, very talented artist.
Oji-san,
does
drop
them
me a
super
message.
quick.
We need to get you on the show at some point, definitely.
Ooh. He's
Okay.
gonna be him and Groovy are gonna be on my show on Thursday to talk about X-Men for 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
like a bit of X-Men.
You could be an X-Men.
Maybe.
Tom couldn't be.
She's an X-Men.
I could, but I would love to be the blue woman.
No,
Mystique?
Yeah,
I
Mystique.
knew it.
I was
Mystique.
thinking
I'm not
more
good
like-
with that
And that's
stuff.
why we best.
That's
I'm,
what
like, I'm like shit with names, but yeah, Mystique.
I was thinking,
Oh, I could be Phoenix. Oh, I love Phoenix.
what about the
That
blue
would be
fairy
cool.
thing?
and destructive
Mhm.
because she was Jean Grey.
She was Jean Grey.
I
Good
know.
job.
Blue
You
fairy
boys were
thing.
good.
The blue fairy thing. You mean the Wolfman?
The beast.
Beast.
It's
Yeah,
not a
she-
fairy thing.
The fairy thing?
that's Amy when I wake up in the morning. She's the beast.
Oh shit! Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, tonight, as courtesy of Mr. Matty,
She gonna murder.
so a couple of days ago there was a
I'm gonna smack your ass.
There it is.
a Congress
she
kind
did.
of meeting. I don't know what you really call it. Nightcrawler. I'll go with that.
He teleports.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool. You could just go anywhere you want. Come right back to
Yeah.
where you
He
started.
can run away here when he insults Amy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You can
just
teleport.
hop on that
Like, I'll be
side.
right back, and they're
Yeah.
standing behind us. Like, I love you. I'll be home later.
Do you know who you
yes,
are?
sir.
I've just thought.
Oh,
And I'm gonna put it out there. You could be that guy that freaking melts.
Oh, yeah.
The
He
water
was the
guy.
first X-Men. You know what I mean? He was the guy that came out of the. He was.
Oh
like,
yeah,
all
when they
against
tried to inject him with the mutant gene and it didn't work, and he ends up dying.
That's who you are. Slime.
Wow.
Damn.
I'm done now.
So yeah, so this there was a meeting at Congress a couple of days ago, and the guy that was testifying is a guy called Luis Elizondo.
Sure.
Elizondo
sounds
really
good.
badly. So basically, this meeting or whatever you want to call it was about. He's basically been doing research over many years about UAPs and all this stuff that's been going on inside the government. And he's basically had access to everything, and been shown and told everything that's going on. Now, he's still under oath, though, so there's a lot of stuff he can't say, funnily enough. Osan did watch this one, happy days. So this first bit, though, I'm going to play a little clip here. It's about
It's on TikTok at the moment.
3 or 4 minutes long. This is basically the nutshell of what he was saying. It's quite interesting. So let me bring it up. Right, let me know if you can hear it or not, because I don't know how this works anymore. Now we've changed over.
It should be fine. Let's play it.
I'll recognize Mr. Elizondo for his opening statement.
Right.
Greetings, Chairwoman Mace, Chairman Brothman, Ranking Members Connolly and Garcia, and members of the committee. It is my honor and privilege to testify before you on the issue of unidentified anomalous phenomenon, formerly known as UFOs. On behalf of our brave men and women in uniform and across the intelligence community, as well as my fellow Americans who have awaited this day, thank you for your leadership on this important matter. Let me be clear, UAP are real. Advanced technologies not made by our government or any other government are monitoring sensitive military installations around the globe. Furthermore, the U.S. is in possession of UAP technologies, as are some of our adversaries.
Which, in alone, what you just said there is like everything's real. And they're watching everything.
We have stuff. Yeah, they're watching the military, and not only that, but they have stuff, and other people have stuff too.
I kind of wonder if they're trying to bring this to light because they know something's about to come down, and they're like, "Yo, we need to get everyone prepared so your mind's not instantly fucking blown and you lose your shit."
For speaking from the heart, I am disappointed these people always need to read their remarks.
Yeah, that is true. You'd have thought this guy would have learned this and practiced it to deliver a speech. Yeah.
Maybe to say it a correct way.
A multi-decade secretive arms race, one funded by misallocated taxpayer dollars and hidden from our elected representatives and oversight bodies. For many years, I was entrusted with protecting some of our nation's most sensitive programs. In my last position, I managed a special access program on behalf of the White House and the National Security Council. As such, I appreciate the need to protect certain sensitive intelligence and military information. I consider my oath.
Of course, YouTube with the stupid
YouTube
ads.
Premium, $12 a month. Best part I ever spent.
Yes, that's in a nutshell. He goes on a little bit more there, and I'll read you some of the questions that they asked him afterwards. But he's basically saying there that
we're fucked.
Yeah, really saying that we are in possession of UFOs or UAPs, however you want to call it, and they are watching our military sites, and other nations have the technology as well. NSA did not like that.
Because they're scared that one day they'll just shut it all down at once. Like,
you know what's annoying though is that they've been saying that all this time that these people are crazy and all the rest of it. And
well, to be fair, some of them are whack jobs.
So, yeah, some of them are. I agree.
I mean, look at Bunny Girl and fucking
and Marty.
And Marty.
Marty.
I don't know. Marty, we love you. It's been about 5 minutes since a Marty burn, so I'll give you that one.
People that are genuinely like seeing these things, or they say they've gone up into the UFO, been taken, abducted. Like, who's to say that they're actually wrong? Maybe that actually has happened. Tom, would you shut the fuck up?
He is an alien.
Shit.
Well,
I'm gonna literally follow you.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for that.
Amy, you are a good woman. Tom, what are you doing this stuff to Amy? She's gonna fart on you. That's a good woman.
Jesus.
Sorry, I had to run with that
Amy
one.
blew me out of the water with that.
Oh, that was a good one.
So also from we like sleep on the couch. That is true.
That is his, literally his second home. It might become his first home if he's not careful.
He's on as a kind of spreader of misinformation. Oh, okay, interesting, son. I didn't know that. It says here as well. So these are some of the questions that they asked him, and during this testimony, one of the things they did say before. So, apparently there's a similar hearing last year, and there's a guy on there called retired Major David Grush.
I remember this one, yeah.
Formerly part of the Pentagon's UAP task force. He said that the US government has recovered non-human biologics from crash sites and has long operated a secret reverse engineering program to get advances from recovered vessels. And this was last year, he said.
I think we're in talks with them, to be honest.
Well,
that's where I think how we've advanced so quickly with our technology is they've been helping us.
Some of these, I'll find the bits here, what they actually ask him, and the way he answers, he can't answer, but the way he answers, he's answered the question, if that makes sense.
We're not alone.
We're not. Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
I gotta use the loo. I'll be right back.
No worries, bro. No worries, bro.
Or the WC. Although I think that's a little bit antiquated. I don't think anybody says the WC over there anymore.
French do.
I can't hear you, so even if you're responding to me, I can talk to you. You can't talk to me. Thanks, Jason. I will be right back, kids.
No worries.
I mean, there is life out there because obviously there's what we call, there's not necessarily us life. It could be some other form of life, but who's to say there's not like people, different type of species of people?
I don't know. I feel like it would make life, like when you really stop and think about life, like in itself is dark. Like, when you're born, what your end of this is going to be. Like, we all know this. Mm-hmm. But it would make it much worse if we were the only ones going through this. There was no other life forms going through this. That would make things so much more depressing. So I really hope there are other ones out there, like lives and doing other things, because if not, what are we doing this for alone? Like, why do we gotta suffer?
Can you imagine if, like, because obviously we'll go to the other side. Do you think all these other life forms across the universe all go to the same other side, and we all mingle?
That's a good one, actually. It would be weird if we did, because then that would prove a lot of things about like God and stuff was real, because then he made kind of everything. So that's what I assume that would prove. But also in the same time, it would make heaven very crowded.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of fucking people there.
Yeah. Because depending on how many times he's tried this, you're going through all the attempts he did before us. Because I feel like we weren't the first attempt. There had to be other attempts. If there is, a God and he made everybody and everything, that we weren't like the ones he made. He goes, oh, I got it right. These are the right ones.
Would be awful crowd, yeah, would be. Yeah.
That's why, my theory is obviously that the aliens actually put us here.
Yeah, so like saying, like,
I like that.
When aliens die, do these aliens that die go to our same other side? Like when we do these tests with our like devices and stuff, and we're saying, "Can you touch the device?" How do we know it's not an alien doing it?
We don't.
That's kind of true.
We don't.
Well, Kerry does, but we don't.
Well, no. Even with Kerry, what Kerry sees, though, who's to say that what Kerry sees
is not fake?
It's not that
not
it's
fake. I'm saying like they're not
fake, but it's not necessarily
everything.
Yeah, or true.
She's not seeing everything that she's supposed to be seeing.
Maybe she's only seen what.
Because we only really know when we actually fucking die.
Like a glamour, maybe.
What if ghosts aren't actually ghosts, and it's a glimmer into time? Since time runs linear, what's happening today is happening in 1942, so forth and so on. So, say when you're in a house and a chair moves, who's not to say you're getting that quick shot into that timeline where they move the chair out? It's not actually a ghost, but it's a completely other timeline.
That's a very good theory. There's a thing in the book about that I read. That actually does happen. That you're basically that stone tape theory. That's why a lot of you go to a lot of castles and stuff like that, and you'll see things like that. So something will move or the door opens. That's because of that stone tape theory that happened in that exact moment 100 years ago, or whatever.
Yep, and you just happen to be there to watch it go down.
It's not intelligent energy, it's residual.
It's just residual. So it's basically replaying the event. So that is technically real.
But what if it's like, and obviously it's not true, but like Harry Potter, for instance, when like Hermione uses the time glass and you go back in your time to change something,
But
what
that
if
time still happens.
that time still happens, yeah, but you can change it. What if that's what's happening now? Like we're in a complete loop,
Shit.
all of us.
This is getting some deep shit.
Talking about ghosts being weren't actually ghosts, but you're getting a break into the next.
Ocean, when I saw that black triangle after 17 years in the Air Force, I couldn't identify it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Really get around quick.
Felt very bad. It could have been something that's been reverse engineered, Ocean.
And what about like all these, like the, your intuition and I don't know, when you feel like you've been touched or you might have seen something. What if actually that was you going back?
Well, they say
to
that
change something.
Deja vu is, if that's what you're on about, like
It was kind of, yeah.
They're saying deja vu is basically because you've already played your lifetime out before you're born. You already see it, basically. You're like a practice run. And then when you live it, that's why you get deja vu, because you've seen it before. You've been.
That's an interesting theory.
You've done a practice run, and now you're actually living it for real.
Your dreams, for instance, I get dreams actually that happen. They do actually happen.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, how do we know that those dreams aren't because we've done it in the previously?
Yeah.
Well,
Makes sense.
I've always made my theory on dreams very well known. I just think you go to another dimension and you're living with your corporeal body stays here. And then, like, your spirit just kind of goes into another bubble universe, and you go live out you, but in another world. It's just like you kind of take over in another world, and it's just like you in another dimension. Yeah, it's just the way I feel. Because some dreams, man, are just wild and like really real. And it's
like the ones where you fly. Like, is there a reality where we all have superpowers? Like,
sure.
I do think dreams are as well, though, is a way of your brain being able to cope with what's happening.
Yeah.
It's a way of
there's different layers to dreams, I think.
I think it's like working through a problem that you've not been able to work through. And that's why you get repetitive dreams, because you've not quite worked out the problem, so you've got to keep having it.
Oh, yeah. I'll have
Do you ever get them? Like, you've had like the same dream like when you was a kid, and it pops up again, and you know it's the same dream.
Yep.
That's fucking, and you know what's going to happen.
Probably
and
something in your actual
my
life.
my favorite is when I know I'm dreaming, because then shit gets real.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want. I take full advantage of that.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
love it.
I don't ever get that. I just dream.
All time, past and future exists. We're just traveling through it. That's a good point. Yeah. They say that.
Anybody else seen Arrival? They say time is not linear but circular, and all events in your lifetime are currently happening at once, even though we experience them linearly.
Yeah.
Huh. That's
I prefer the idea of hitting myself, one and done.
That's a good theory.
Well, I don't know what goofing things up means. That seems awfully censored.
Actually, the other day, Carrie posted something on Facebook, and she was talking about, like when you meet somebody and you know that you know them from somewhere and you can't go through it. And she was talking about how that's because you and that person were connected in a past life. Like maybe you were together, or maybe in a different life you're still together. But that's why in your brain you connect to that person. You're like, I know you from somewhere, because a part of you did know them at a different point in time.
Yeah, she called them Soul Family, didn't she?
Yep.
Family,
Thanks, Carrie, for your smartness. We appreciate you.
And there was a different lifetime where JJ was a truck driver and I was a lot lizard. That's why we know each other now.
That works.
What do you think to the idea of, like, when you have surgery and you need to have like a new organ, but you take it from someone who had it previously?
Nah.
Yeah, that's wild. Like that in and of itself.
How do you feel about that? Like, you've had, like, maybe if you've you've had a new heart.
Let me die.
Eyes.
Let me die.
Like, how would you feel about that? Because I'm on the donor program, so I will give everything apart from my eyes. The only thing I won't give is my eyes.
I'm on the donor program as well, but I don't.
I'm not. They're like, yeah, your body is fucked.
Yeah.
I don't want anything though.
There's nothing usable
How
about
do you know that your soul's not being trapped in that person because they've moved it along onto another body?
Oh, I'm gonna fuck them up if I am.
They did that in a couple of horror movies where this one, it's escaping me the name of the movie at the time, but this Mark Hamill played this dude that needed new eyes, and he got the eyes from this serial killer who had just been executed. And he puts them on, and he can see things that the serial killer could see, but it's really wild.
Interesting.
But so that's not an thought of topic.
Makes sense.
Which is, it's literally a part of you. So
yeah, literally.
There's
it's like when they do heart transplants and stuff. Like That was keeping somebody else alive.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
keeping you alive.
There's a film there is of a girl that basically had a heart transplant, and I think it was a horror. And like or it was a hand or something. The guy had a hand, a new hand being put on, and it was attacking.
Oh, Idle Hands. Was that what? No. Wait, no. What was that?
I don't know. It was attacking him, and it was making him do things. I don't know. It was a horror movie anyway. But...
Yeah. It might have been The Hand with Michael Caine. I know there was one with that was kind of like that, but you didn't get like transplant. It was just like his hand got taken over by Satan or something like that. And it was called Idle Hands. But yeah, no, but again, it's not a topic that has not been touched upon. And Pop says American Indians always feared losing their eyes before death. They would never be able to find the afterlife.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in that. I like to keep my eyes because that's part of your soul. Your eyes are the window to your soul.
Yep.
That's why they put coins on your eyes as well to pay the ferryman.
Yeah, that was to pay.
Yep. Oh no, I've always like been on that theory. Like, God forbid you're like in one of those kind of things where like you lose either your ears, your sight, or your movement. Like, what is the worst one you would lose? And I always go back to my eyes. Like, if I couldn't see shit, that would drive me crazy.
Especially knowing what, like, if you're born without being able to see, I think it's different. But if you can see and then lose your sight, you know what you're missing. You know what you're missing. And if somebody's like, oh, Jables has this awesome purple Beetlejuice shirt on that shows Beetlejuice's face, which he does. It's a fucking great shirt. But you'd be like, I know what all of those mean, and it kills me that I can't see it. Or you cope with it and deal with it, and you're like, But yeah, I think ocular, to lose my sight would suck.
I think hearing would suck too, because like you can't get music anymore.
Well, then
that would drive me up the wall.
That too, and I love the sound of my own voice. So if I couldn't hear myself talk, then I think all is gone.
Your meat sack is the least important part of you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant something else.
No, it means your whole body. It doesn't mean that.
I thought you meant that.
No.
The balls sack. Once your hands have been on your balls.
No, your balls are your most important part of you.
I thought all that.
No, you mean meat sack.
No, we're all a meat.
Yeah, shut up there, meat bag.
Meat sack though.
Yeah. That's not what
she's talking about.
Well, that's what I meant.
She thought it was.
Talking about the snoodling.
I love some of you, I was reading some of your guys' comments with us, some crazy theories, like Rob's one here. So perhaps a higher dimensional being will be able to see our life like a DVD, able to play, rewind, and fast forward.
I hope he gets a director's commentary.
Yeah,
that'd be
I would love to have a director's commentary on my life. It's like,
as long as I get to do it. Oh yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
cool.
that'd be
like
so
a watch along, like on the Seavage shit.
Yep.
They just do a watch along with it. You fucking
there I am again, doing something fucking stupid.
Well,
again.
Before time is connected, that means you are living all these lives at the same time. Maybe it's just vibrations and reality bumping together. Which makes sense.
Interesting.
What should you say? I would never call down the Phoenix Fury for me. I'll talk about your whole body. See, I do talk about your whole body.
But you call that your meat sack.
It's not your meat sack. Yeah, sorry, I'll quickly go through a couple of these questions that they asked this guy on this thing. So one of the things that this lady asked him was, has the government conducted secret UAP crash retrieval programs? Yes or no?
Yes.
He said yes.
Yeah.
I can tell you his answers before. All right, let's play a game. Let's have you read the question, and AJ will guess
yes or no,
and yes or no, and see if we can be with it. So I got the first one. So JJ, you
I can give him a general idea.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So the other one is, she says, okay, were they designed to identify and reverse engineer alien craft?
Yes.
Yes or no?
I'm gonna say yes, definitely.
Yes. Yes. You did say it.
Are you ready to?
So have you read into secret UAP crash retrieval programs? Have you read them basically?
Yes.
He actually says here. He says we'd have to have a conversation in a closed session, man.
Ooh,
that's a yes.
That's definitely a yes. But
yes.
He knows some shit he's not allowed to talk about.
Yeah.
No, that's what he says here. He also goes on to say, he says, I signed a document 3 years ago that restricts my ability to discuss specific crash retrievals. So She says.
Otherwise they'll,
She said
kill
then. You specifically said the document said you can't talk about crash retrieval. And she says that's like saying you can't talk about Fight Club if there's no Fight Club.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
And he
we
just
were
said
talking
correct.
about Fight
Good word.
Club.
It's a good reference.
So he's basically said he's answering the question, but he's not. He's saying yes, but he's not.
Not saying yes
which is
openly.
interesting. He
Interesting.
also stated that advanced technologies not made by our government or any other government are monitoring sensitive military installations around the world. He says, she then asks him, are these technologies made by any government?
Who's making them?
Or are these private companies or non-human intelligence?
It may be both.
I'd say non-human intelligence.
He says it's both.
I was gonna guess both.
I
Like
should have
this,
done that.
you gotta have the collab, dude.
Yeah, I should have
so
done that.
basically
My
it's
bad.
both. So that's the questions after. Then he goes on and says there's actually another program I've never heard of. So the government has another program that does all this, and they call it the Immaculate Constellation.
That's close to the Immaculate Conception,
Right?
right?
That's a little
That's a
creepy,
little
isn't it?
close.
So
So
they
this
Jesus
company or this
alien?
branch of the
Probably.
government
Probably
basically
long and prosper.
reverses engineers all this crash data, and it collects all this data from all this stuff. This is what this this department does.
So then we can all agree Roswell happened.
Oh, 100%. Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's one incident they spoke about. So he's talking about an F-22. So people that don't know, an F-22 is a fighter plane in the American Air Force. So this F-22 was intercepted by 3 to 6 UAPs in one go. And if you don't know much about the F-22, it's very maneuverable. It can get out of stuff quite easily. These 3-6 UAPs managed to box it in within seconds of it being able to do anything. And he said we're using trajectories that aren't possible with our technology.
That's crazy.
That is.
Raptor, yeah, F-22 Raptor, yeah.
Well, Pop says all aliens need to do to monitor Earth life, civilian to military, is to hack satellites orbiting the Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
Raptor, yeah.
Literally.
Seriously.
And that's what we do.
And from a dude that works from the CIA.
That
Yeah.
he's not allowed to talk about.
That he's not allowed to talk about. Oh, we know, Pops. We know.
Yeah, just
We know,
Pop
bro.
actually
Just,
works for the company.
yeah, sure, you don't. You don't. Maybe
I
not
think he
anymore.
works for the Immaculate
did.
Constellation.
You did.
Pops, have you ever seen an alien?
Yeah.
Ooh, no, he's not allowed to talk about it.
But so he cannot confirm nor deny, which then would say yes.
Yeah, it's a good question. Pops, you ever seen
Denial,
a
denial.
UAP or UFO or something you couldn't explain?
No.
I want to know this, actually. I don't think I've ever asked this question before. Hold on. Excuse me.
I don't know.
But I want to know. You ever seen something you couldn't explain there, Pops?
So while we're waiting for
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Okay. All right.
So it basically goes on also to say that this program has tight secrecy controls around it. And he does say that his rep or the person looking after him has basically said if he says Immaculate Constellation again, he'll end up on being on a list or obviously
Really?
against him. Yeah. So it's the case of he can't talk about this. What else did it say?
I kind of want to go more into Pops' shit.
Mm-mm.
My mum and dad saw something when they were driving home.
Yeah.
Did they?
When they were younger, yeah. It followed them for quite some time. And it was like a big ball of light in the sky, and it was just zooming with them. And then some car lights then appeared up behind them, and it went away. It disappeared.
Really?
But it was following for quite some time, yeah. And
Okay, that's pretty
that was
wild.
when they were quite young.
Pops, I would love to hear that story. If you want to send me that off air or whatever, because it might take a while. It might not take a while. It might be something short, but I would love to hear that.
We need to get Oji-san on. He knows.
He's
definitely.
He's a great
Oji-san's
dude. Yeah,
badass.
He knows some stuff. He knows some
Oh,
stuff.
we've seen some as well.
Maybe we have to get him on and have a black thing over his eyes so we can't know who he is.
Do the voice thing where he's
Do we
telling
change his voice?
Do you not
Yeah.
remember in Portsmouth?
Yeah.
I caught something on the on my phone, but I can't find the video. It was
Yeah,
like
we
this
filmed
big
some.
spinning ball of light, and it was spinning in the air.
Yeah.
In
That's
Cotswold.
crazy.
And that was over an
Mm.
army barracks, so obviously that wouldn't have been allowed, whatever it was. It was proper like spinning, it was really big.
Ooh.
Telling you, man.
Every time I go outside, I always look at the sky real quick. Just you just never know what the fuck you're gonna see.
This is what
How do we know like a shooting star that is not like an alien?
I've seen one of those. That's fucking crazy.
I've seen lots of shooting stars. Those are beautiful.
It might be a spacecraft though.
And then they're beautiful as well.
he did say, this guy as well. He said, like, when he goes on a bit further into his testimony, he does say that basically these UAPs are that numerous that they're not even trying to hide from like us seeing them anymore. It's a case of like, he says they're everywhere. He says pilots and stuff see them all the time. Like it's not a uncommon thing anymore.
And to be honest, that worries me a little bit that they're getting more and more confident showing themselves.
F-22 is
obviously they're not
a tornado having diarrhea.
They don't see us as a threat, but how do we know that they're not a threat? That they're volatile.
Yeah, exactly.
If they're a lot more advanced in technology than we are.
But they are. He just saying that. He says that they have technology and they do things that we can't even comprehend at the moment.
Well, they were saying something about like something that they've managed to gather from one of these aircrafts or whatever. This guy that said that he'd been inside one. I can't remember who this guy was, but he was an old guy who used to work in the
guy with glasses.
Yeah. He said that there's like there's something that we can create now, as of now, that can be put in every single household, and it will literally generate energy for forever.
The sun.
It's like the sun, but they can make a mini version of it for every house, and it will power your house forever. You wouldn't need anything. It's that good.
But isn't that what?
But he explained as well. He even did drawings of, because obviously he couldn't take pictures or whatever.
Yeah.
He did drawings of what it was he saw from this aircraft that he'd gone inside.
Hasn't Elon Musk developed something like that? I'm sure he has.
Possibly.
He's developed basically an engine that can. It doesn't need fuel. It runs indefinitely, sort of thing, and it basically can use unlimited energy.
Yeah.
I just saw online that they're working on a car that runs off hydrogen, and it pulls in the air from outside, and when it produces it back out, it's cleaner than the air it took in.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to help cut like all the smog and shit out of the sky. It sucks it in the car and kicks it out cleaner air.
But then
that's what he's done. I even know what I mean.
It's a bomb.
Perpetual motion engine or perpetual?
Yeah.
I can't tell if that's Pops'
So there's stuff.
I've seen the robots. I've seen the robots.
Yeah. Even when we had.
What do you call them?
What?
What do you call them?
Nothing.
Say it again.
Robots.
Robots.
Robots. A robot.
So Robert.
No, even
robots.
Say it again. It's so cute. Say it again.
It's so cute.
It's a robot. A robot.
It's a robot.
It's a robot.
It's a robot.
Robot.
Nuclear. I love you. Don't hurt me.
There's actually, when we had our boiler done, actually, I spoke to the guy that was servicing our boiler, and I said to him, like, is it worth getting? I don't know if you have them over there. Basically, it's what's it called?
I love the look you like.
It's a new boiler called a heat pump. I said, is it worth getting these things?
No.
And he's like, no. He says wait for hydrogen boilers. He says because the technology's there and it's coming.
Can you turn it off? You look stupid.
Hydrogen terrifies me. I feel like that's like
hydrogen boilers of the future.
Well, Pops brings up a good point. He's like, but the unexpected consequences of removing hydrogen from the atmosphere. Okay, but
I think we must say anything like that. It's just stupid.
Hydrogen bomb.
That's exactly like if it's in a car and it's powered by hydrogen, someone hits that.
Hydrogen crash.
Look at
is that like a small nuclear bomb?
Boom! You're gone.
These Tesla.
There'll be a lot left.
These Tesla battery cars, you can't even put them out.
Yeah.
You've got to wait for them to go out.
Lithium batteries don't go out. Once they set on fire,
How
you have to submerge them in water for like days on end for them to go out. As soon as it gets in contact with the oxygen again, it catches fire.
I'm gonna go with this. That's a future problem.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em. Read the shirt. Fuck 'em.
Yeah. And it's like limiting CO2.
That's not what it says.
It's
Eliminate
not, but
carbon. Exactly. That's a good point, Jim.
And if I see one more protester, right, throwing
The
cans
ether
of
is real.
soup
Yeah,
on
the ether is real.
artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good soup. I'd eat that soup.
Wait, what? I don't know this one.
Protesters fucking throwing
The oil
soup
twats. Yeah.
on bloody
Yeah.
Van Gogh's bloody paintings. It's like, get a bloody life. You are wearing clothes
And made from oil.
that have to be made from oil.
Oh,
And
what
he's
how did you
Van
get
Gogh.
here? I drove a car.
So stupid.
You have a mobile phone. Guess how that was made?
Oil.
But then they crashed. They crashed.
Easy, Tin Man. Good.
Yeah.
They crashed it. They crashed an oil van that was delivering oil for like your olive oil, for instance.
No, that was on the news. It was over
And
here.
it's like, I'm not being funny.
This guy's
It's
on the
not even
news.
the right oil.
And they stopped this oil tanker. They're like climbing on it and all this shit. And they're interviewing this guy. And they're like, "Oh, what do you think of this?" He's like, "Well, the fucking idiots." He says, "Because that's vegetable oil."
It's not even freaking oil.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Anyway, we're going on a viral.
Well, the youth today is not very bright.
No,
No,
we've gone
that's for
backward.
sure.
We've gone
I'm sorry.
backward.
What'd you say, Amy? How'd you say it? No.
No.
Say no.
No,
No.
it's no.
No.
And this is how
I'm saying
democracy dies with
No.
thunderous
I'm
applause.
sorry. And you made me say robot a bunch of times.
Robot.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm making you say no.
Robot.
No.
Nuclear.
I don't say nuclear. That drives me up a wall. It's nuclear.
That's why I said it that way, because I know it drives
I was
me
like,
up.
there's
Oh, the
spell
teasing you.
nuclear.
Oregano.
Do you know?
Oregano.
Okay,
Wait, Aubergine.
every
Are you
time,
gonna do this?
I'll tell you this, every time at work that
Cilantro.
I put oregano on the shelf, every time I put it on the shelf, I say in my head oregano every time
Not
now.
fucking oregano, Tom. It's oregano.
And it fucking winds me up.
Oregano.
Yeah, it's like the folding paper Japanese thing. Oregano.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like
he's
Amy's
taking
the
the day
living
off.
embodiment of Hermione Granger. It's not Leviosa.
It's Leviosa. Oh, real quick, what is the Lego thing you guys are putting together again?
The Eye of
everybody
Sauron.
asks me. That is the Eye of Sauron.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that is awesome and it's coming together really
Oh
well.
yeah. I'll give you another update the weekend. We'll do some more, but yeah,
Yes,
it's,
please.
We've got a topic today.
it's
It's
looking
coming
up.
up.
Robot. It's not from Futurama, actually, Danny. It is a
Rabbit.
no, robot. Like the way I said, it's
That's not how you spell it.
Robot.
it's a regional dialect. Like I say roof instead of roof. I gotta like make my mouth say roof.
Yeah.
So when you say roof, you make the noise I make at my
Roof.
dog when I'm playing with him.
Or
Roof.
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 Yeah,
Woof,
Okay.
woof.
yeah, we got to
Exactly.
on the roof. Yeah, look, all right.
I
fuck
mean,
you
I think
guys.
we all say things weird.
Oh, it's cute.
I mean, I can't think of anything I say weird, but you know.
I'm cool.
Um,
Oh, the bumble's
They do
going up
that-
again.
they do that Korean thing. They go. What's that new thing that girls are doing? I forget the moment. They're going, come on,
Baby,
come on.
roof.
Freaking stupid.
No, roof. Ruth is Ruth. Come on, I'm not a savage.
But he says roof.
but anyway, we have got to the point where we do some trivia in a second.
Hey, we like trivia.
We do like trivia. When? Oh no, it's not yet. Never mind. I'm sure.
I don't like trivia because that doesn't mean I can't play along.
You like
Why
it because you can't play
No, I
along.
said I don't like it because I
She
can't
doesn't
play along.
like you guys.
Obviously, you
So why
like
don't
it because you can't play
Turn
along.
your
Yeah,
chair.
turn your chair around.
Turn your
baby.
chair. Like, you don't have to go all the way around, but like the other side
Yes,
of
it
Tom.
will.
So like,
just walk out the room as well.
If
Like,
you
right.
face that way,
Oh,
no,
don't do
I'm
that.
saying like turn like behind Tom, so it's like this
You face that
side of your
way.
face.
That looks weird. I'm not doing that.
stop whinging then.
Hmm.
Or just
Okay,
close
there
your
you
eyes
go.
while he reads the question.
Before we get into it quick, so next week is it Hefty Show?
Yeah, sure. It'll be on my channel. Sure. Yep.
Yours, mine, I don't care.
Hefty Show next week. Kerry should no, she won't be back. So
No, she won't be. She's gone for like a month. But boy, howdy, are we
yeah.
gonna have a great show next Friday?
Yeah, we'll have a great show.
Yep.
What do we do?
I have no idea, but it's gonna be great.
Oh, we're moving into our new school as well. That's being built
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
in March. You got a while.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
going to be
that's-
state of the art.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you and your kids. That's awesome.
It's gonna have a pool
Something else
What?
the British
Shove a
public got
pool?
paid for. Oh.
and a trampoline, sunken trampoline.
There's your tax money, Tom.
Trampoline. Yeah, there's your tax money, Tom. Fuck that, man. Trampoline and pool, good for them. And a
Yeah.
bigger area.
I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying
Yeah, there you go, Tom.
there's your tax dollars at work.
Yeah, exactly.
No, actually, the government's literally paying for it.
Good on your government.
Granted the money, yeah, to build
King
it.
Charles being a good boy.
So, anyway, we'll get on to some trivia.
I don't want to stand up.
First one is in Florida, only on Sundays, it is illegal for a single woman to do what?
What?
Oh, hold on. This is
In
one of those like
Florida-
blue laws that's like existed forever. Hold on, that's gonna be fun. Hold on.
Only on Sundays, it is illegal for a single woman to do what?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm just
Walk around with no socks on.
Walk
No.
around with one boob out.
No.
Wait, really? Is that a thing? I'm moving to
See you later, Rob. Have a good one, bro.
Later, buddy.
Later, Tui.
It is, believe it or not, skydive.
That's ridiculous.
It's illegal
Okay.
for a single woman on a Sunday in Florida to skydive.
Why?
Why a Sunday? That's the most random thing ever.
It'd be on a Monday,
Why?
Saturday.
Why skydive though? That's even
Sunday.
more random.
Did you know you're legally not allowed to carry ice cream in your back pocket in New York?
Shut the front door.
Look it up.
That's
Thank
ridiculous.
Really?
It's illegal to carry ice cream in your pocket in the back pocket in New York.
Well, I'm gonna do it tomorrow at work now.
Why?
Thank you.
I don't know. It's one of those stupid rules that just like those laws that like you can't park your whale on a Monday on Main Street or some shit like that. What?
So,
That's
Keep
just
going.
stupid.
fucking hell. Next one is in California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without having what?
A driver's license.
No.
A mouse problem.
Close though, Hefty.
That's so
Close.
stupid.
A hunting license.
A hunting license.
Are you fucking
so
serious?
Cannot buy a mousetrap unless you have a hunting license. Fucking hell. Yeah.
Hey,
pop-
buckle up, bro. There's a lot of these.
And you
There's
want to
a
move
lot of
here?
So,
Like, you wanna move?
so these are laws that aren't enforced, but
Yeah.
are actually still laws left
Still-
over from a
still there.
bygone era.
What's that? You ticker.
I never
So-
thought about looking into those. Maybe we could do a whole show.
Oh,
around
there's a
those.
ton of them,
Ooh,
dude.
we should do
Hold
that.
on.
That'd be
How
fun.
do you say that place,
Huh?
Tom? You ticker.
Utica.
I'm from
Utica.
Utica, and I've never heard. Why did you use the
I used to live in Utica.
Robin? I was
Utica.
born in Utica, and I know Danny's doing the steamed hams reference. I get it. Steamed hams.
That's an
Um,
unusual name.
It was very strange, isn't it?
Utica?
I know Utah.
Utah.
No,
No,
Utica.
Utica.
It's in
a
New
city.
York.
It's
Yeah,
a city in New
Oh,
York.
it's New
West.
York.
Yeah, it's west
Oh,
from here.
Oh.
It's on your way to like Syracuse, Buffalo, and all the other shit on the
He
west
does,
side.
he does,
Ah.
Danny, but it's a regional dialect, the Robit thing. Yes, Zoidberg does.
I think Danny's lagging because he's answering things. That,
It's okay. That's
Oh,
fine.
He'll get to this bit. He'll get to this bit.
Just pause for a
next
second
one
to
is
catch up.
Copratastophobia is the fear of what?
Cobras.
I'm asking
He's
about-
really close.
Or no, eating poop. Coprotastophobia is the fear of eating poop because coprophagia is the love of eating poop.
The fuck you just say?
You're really, really
You're
close.
really close, but you're not
Um,
There's a name for that?
Yeah.
It's the fear of constipation.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, really close. Yeah, that was really good.
I'd rather be constipated than eat
there.
shit.
Oh, do that one, Tom.
If you have a serious fear of that, what?
That one, the French vineyard one.
Wait, what is in this one?
Have you?
Can
The-
like,
the
focus
illegal
on that
ones.
for a second? Like,
I'll
what
just
kind of
do two of
person
them.
eats poop?
Oh, it's-
no, I suppose it's-
Wait, hold on. Mandatory to bring your rifle to church in Massachusetts in case of attack by Indians. Are you fucking with me, or is that a real one? No,
I
you're
wouldn't be
right.
surprised if that's real.
Yeah,
It is your dad.
and it's those massholes. They're pieces of shit.
It's illegal to do what in a French vineyard?
Eat a grape.
No.
Walk around with shoes on.
No, it's to do with tonight's show.
Masturbate.
Drink.
Land a flying saucer. Fucking honestly. I swear someone's having us on with this shit.
Be a German.
Be a German.
That's a good one.
That's a good
Ahoy,
shout.
Ruby!
Yeah.
Ruby, what's up,
Hello,
buddy?
squirrel.
Being naked.
What's up,
Being
Ruby?
naked in a vineyard. I'm pretty sure that's illegal to
I
be
feel like
naked in
it
a
would be
vineyard.
more like if you eat the grapes off the tree.
Right,
They'd be like,
'cause
oh my
it's
god,
like,
no!
I thought like
The
walking
idea
around
of
with.
them is to eat them, though.
What's
Yeah.
that?
The idea is to eat them, though, isn't it?
So fun. Oh my god, these
Okay.
laws are so weird.
Or at least drink them.
Yeah. Oh man, I'd be more on the drinking side of that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
How many teeth does an aardvark have?
What animal's the aardvark again?
It's the thing that eats ants.
Yeah, the
No.
thing with the like dumbass long ass tail, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for subscribing to us, Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Oh, groovy, yes.
What's up, Groovy?
They've subscribed.
Oh, thank you, Scooby.
Oh, awesome, bro.
Yeah, how many teeth does an aardvark have?
None.
130. And I'll just throw it out there.
None. Then how many teeth?
I didn't think so.
That's what I just said.
I know, but I want it to be different. So then I feel like I'd cheat
I
if I
rem-
take your answer.
Well, I remember. No, well, I remember on fucking those old cartoons. There was the ant, the aardvark. The aardvark had like the long
Oh,
snout.
yeah.
So he was trying to eat
Mhm.
the ant, and I was like, oh, well, he has no teeth because he has a
There
snout.
you go, Jim.
Just
got it right.
swallows the answer.
I don't know. He never catches them. They always
Cannot
end up
land
having-
on the ground from a plane in Vermont without the written permission of the governor.
Say one more time. Oh,
You cannot land
Yeah.
on the ground from a plane in Vermont without the written permission of the governor. Shit.
What?
all right.
And then Jim said none.
So Jim was right. Oh, I don't have teeth. Next one is
He was
where on the
piggybacking
human
off of
body
mine.
is the zygomatic bone found? So where on the human body is a zygomatic bone found?
The
Sigma.
15-year-old in me wants to make a bad joke, but the adult me will not do that joke.
Go on, we like the
Let it out.
Jay.
Let it
I'll
out.
just say in my pants.
That's
Like I said, it was a 15-year-old
Oh,
joke, so I was like, I got
Oh,
it.
a Nick one.
I'm gonna say the jaw.
Oh.
facial cheek. I'll give you that. I will give you
Nice.
that. You fucking know your
I
I
shit.
can
did
spend more
that.
time
You
with you,
Googled it.
Jesus.
This guy's a genius.
You Googled that shit.
Even Jim said
Google,
that was
look.
there.
In his defense, my phone's right here and his phone's right there, and the show's on both of our phones. So they're no googly.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
I'm
enough.
not even
I
lying.
think we'd have seen him googling as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, most
I
people
think-
get in trouble for googling.
Like I said, they're both on, so there are no Googles happening here. Put down the tablet, Hefty. No.
Who claimed he could drive away the devil with a fart?
Tui.
My uncle.
Tui.
Joey,
Think about. Can I give him a clue?
do you want?
Yes.
I had a dream.
Martin
No,
Luther
that's
King
too
Jr.?
much. That's too much of a freaking.
Sorry,
clue.
it's a
I was
clue.
gonna literally say
You should have just said
president.
a black guy. I'd be like,
Black guy.
oh.
Or president,
He wasn't a president.
wasn't he?
No.
No.
He wasn't actually. No.
So I think he would have made a pretty good
No.
president.
Bless you.
No, because he was alive when JFK was alive, because I think they both got assassinated roughly a couple years apart.
Why the hell did
Pops
Yeah,
will know more because that's what Pops does, so he'll tell us.
Pops will know, yeah.
I was
But
gonna say,
Martin
Pops will
Luther
know that
King,
answer.
drive away the devil with a fart. He was a preacher. There you go.
Go on, next one. Next one.
okay. In St. Louis, Missouri, it's illegal for a firefighter to rescue who?
Cats.
Dogs.
Let's think
Grandparents.
about
No, I changed my answer. Grandparents.
Pedophiles.
So you can imagine.
I wouldn't say
Yeah, that should actually be true.
Yeah, I know.
That should be.
Diaper sniffers.
Oh, I was way wrong. Thanks,
Sorry.
Pops.
So it is illegal for a firefighter to rescue an undressed woman, even if they are wearing a nightgown.
Really?
And actually, Jim did say hookers, so.
So your house is on fire, get dressed in Missouri, or you ain't going out. He's gonna leave.
Interesting.
I would love to see some like steadfast dude, because these are obviously
cannot
all like
rescue that woman.
antiquated laws. I would love to see the guy's like, no, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to burn,
You're
bitch.
going to burn to death.
Put them titties away.
That's a
Can you
weird
imagine?
fucking law.
Cover
This
that
man's
clam,
watching her
bitch.
burn to death. Can't rescue love. Your tits
She
are
wasn't
out.
wearing a t-shirt. Couldn't save her.
Sorry.
So,
You're not even allowed to rescue. She's got a nightgown on.
yes,
That's
you're
a
right,
messed up law. Like, seriously, that's a messed up law.
That's fucked up, isn't it?
That'd be the first one I would save. Like, you're naked there, coming over my shoulder. Yeah.
What would the bail be in Missouri for that? That's fucking hell, Jim. I don't know.
$69.
What a bump.
All right, last one then. What was banned in Indonesia for stimulating passion?
Did he say Indonesia?
He did.
Yeah.
Is
We're
it
gonna let him do it.
is it that or is it Indonesia?
Let's not.
I'm just asking a question now because now I'm curious.
Indonesia.
It depends how they
I'll
Indonesia.
say, have I been saying it wrong this whole
No,
time?
no.
I'd say Indonesia.
We're
or
Americans. We say it
Indonesia.
right all the time.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
So repeat the question
Sorry.
again. I'm sorry.
So, what was banned in Indonesia for stimulating passion?
Coffee.
I'm gonna help narrow it down for you a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
This is gonna be good.
A brand of crisps.
They don't have them out there.
Saltines.
They're British crisps. You don't have
The
them.
British.
The
crisps.
British crisps. Poshios.
What the fuck?
Motherfucker! Even
Poshio.
when Amy swears, it's so funny.
It's like,
Motherfucker!
you like
That shit
regular
coffee.
chips. Poshios. You'll be eating and drinking.
They're better than
Prosecco.
Oreos.
I'm sure out there. They will have them. Look,
They
you,
don't.
look at the British aisle.
They don't. In the
your-
British aisle, yes. So
in
it's
your-
not
in
American,
your,
is
in
it?
your superstore.
Cat shit
They're
coffee.
there.
It is a brand of crisps called hula hoops.
Oh, they're so good.
So like Fruit Loops, but
Oh,
Cookie
No,
Fruits.
they're little
No.
basically rings
Right,
of
get
crisps.
a picture.
I'll show you quick. This will be the last thing. Then
They're
we
my
go back.
favorite like type of crisps.
yeah,
Well,
now
not unless you're in Indonesia.
Indonesia. I can't wait till we vacation in Indonesia.
Are we going to Indonesia?
Yep, we're gonna do random nonsense from
From
Indonesia.
Indonesia? Are we going to be like Johnny Somali?
Oh yeah,
So,
fuck yeah.
these.
No, we're not that
We're
bad.
better than that.
These are hula hoops.
Yeah, no, hula hoops are the things that are the
Like, yeah,
rainbow
the big
things
giant
in
rings
the middle.
next to
Yeah,
it.
You
Yeah,
look
we have
at
these.
right.
These are also hula hoops.
Yeah, okay.
We have a hula
These are
hoop
hula hoops as well.
crisps.
So what do they taste like?
Who cares? You can either tongue them or stick them around your wiener. Look at them.
They're just
like-
like salted.
They're like
only
pigs in a blanket without the pig. You just got the
They
blanket.
only
You're like,
fit
oh.
on your pinky.
Well, they're a bit
so
salty, so you might get a bit of
They
like
only-
a burn or
They
something.
only fit on your pinky, so they might fit on a micro penis.
Oh, they fit on me fine then. I actually might have room. And then she can eat it off of like the world's most disappointing shish kebab. It'd be terrible.
Oh, I'm gonna go eat some hula hoops now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody else
They're
with
really
hula
good. You get different like flavors as well,
And an
Okay.
actual
We've won
skull.
our
and you get a
revolution.
good crunch from them.
I agree with that one, Pops.
I don't know, but yeah. So that is that for tonight.
There we go, Pops. Yeah, there we go. Making my Pops proud since 1979.
But yeah, good show. Hope everybody has
I think Jim's
A
the
good
one that's
weekend.
watching now.
I know.
Pops.
Just fluff.
Pops has been a trooper tonight. He's been messaging constantly. You all are. Yeah,
Nah, we love you, Pop. Stop.
we do love you, Pops.
Appreciate you watching, man.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching tonight. Next week, say we've got Hefties. JJ, you're on Thursday.
Yes.
We've got X-Men special.
Yep. So
Wow.
instead of being on at 3, we'll be on at 4 because we're gonna go 2 hours. So it's gonna be me, Hefty, Oji-san, and Groovy.
Wow. If I get time, I'll pop into that if I'm around.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But yeah.
You're not an X-Men fan.
No,
No.
I'm not.
I want to see like Oji-san and freaking everybody. I haven't seen Oji. When was the last time Oji-san was on?
Well, send a picture in the group chat of what they look
I mean,
like.
if you want to go back
Yeah.
and watch the Batman one I did on my show, it was us having a 2-hour.
Later,
chat
Pops.
about
Thank
Batman.
you so much for watching.
Okay, yeah, I love it. I love it.
So it was me,
Yeah.
Groovy, Hefty, and Oji-san for 2 hours Batman.
Not me.
We
could
Not that
Well, now you were there for an hour, but they were there the other hour.
If Oji-san is still there, we need to get you on the show. I'll message you. We'll get you on the show at some point.
We have a group
Definitely.
chat. We'll
Yeah, we can just ask him. We have a group chat.
Yeah, definitely get him on because I want to see all his artwork and stuff like that. That'd be cool.
Oh hell yeah, we'll get him. Or maybe
yeah.
we'll-
Have a fantastic weekend. We love you all, and we'll see you next week.
Have a great day. Enjoy your Friday and a good weekend.
Hula hoop.
Goodbye.
Hula hoops. Okay. That's what I was waiting